Street takeovers in Louisville causing chaos at a busy intersection right near Iroquois Park. Video showing cars doing burnouts, blocking roads for a time. Police tell us now they have made arrests and confiscated cars and weapons. Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Jessica Farley have the new information.
A holiday weekend in Louisville met with burnouts at the intersection of New Cut Road and Kenwood Drive in the South End.
It was a crazy scene Saturday night.
This video from a driver who got backed up in the madness, showing smoke fill the air. Dozens watching, many filming on their phones. Police intervene only to have people jump onto the hood of one of their cruisers, forcing the officer to reverse.
I was more nervous about what it could have turned into. You don't know in today's world what someone could do.
Look out for street racing, 3 gunshots in the area.
LMPD confirms street takeovers spilling out in at least 2 other locations, including at 23rd and Market in the West End and right by the river downtown. Police believe an overnight shooting happened right here at this intersection at 2nd and River Road. You can actually see evidence of burnouts, which authorities are connecting to other areas of the county. That includes here in the South End by Iroquois Park. This entire intersection behind me was blocked off. The video itself, chaotic. Watch the video again. The unsettling moments a handful of people jump onto the police cruiser. An employee of the BA Colonial, a restaurant right at the intersection, was working that night.
There was a wide range of ages there. It was a lot of kids. It was a lot of kids.
Metro Police confirmed they've made 4 arrests, confiscated 4 weapons and 2 cars, and cited 1 other person so far in this string of street racing incidents, which remains a thorn in the city's side. Mayor Craig Greenberg talking about this with me Monday.
Chief and I are very focused on this. We had a large detail out last night. We will continue to make sure we hold people accountable. What people have seen in the videos that are posted on social media and otherwise is just totally unacceptable behavior.
In a statement from over the weekend, LMPD's interim chief Paul Humphrey saying, quote, "If you are a person who is considering participating in these events, please know you are responsible for the harm it causes, and we will make every effort to ensure you are held accountable." Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
LMPD tells us a change to the city code has allowed them to confiscate cars simply for blocking a road for street racing. Previously, police could only do that and take the vehicle if it was directly participating. Since this ordinance change, LMPD says they have seized more than 60 cars. And this video sent in by a viewer shows what appears to be a police chase involving a semi-truck in Bullitt County. It was taken near Brooks Hill Road and I-65. We've learned Bullitt County police were chasing a suspect for stealing a car, but then he takes off running and steals a semi. Police say he got back on I-65 where state police jumped in on this pursuit. Officers say that suspect eventually lost control on East Blue Lick and the semi overturned. They arrested the driver and charged him with theft, fleeing and evading, and other felony charges. And a 21-year-old man is now in custody after police say he was caught on camera killing another man and cleaning up the evidence. It happened on South Shelby Street just before midnight on Sunday. LMPD says nearby surveillance footage shows the 2 men getting into a fight. One pulls out a gun, shoots the other multiple times, and then collects the bullet shell casings. 21-year-old Cody Hedrick was later arrested for the shooting. LMPD says he admitted to it and admitted to collecting bullet shells. He has been charged with murder and tampering with physical evidence. Checking in now with Chief Meteorologist Ben Pine as we take a look at a gorgeous blue sky and picture-perfect Labor Day weather.
Yeah, just about as good as it gets this time of the year, and don't we deserve it, Shay, after that long-lasting heat wave across the area. Below normal temperatures out there for today. Normal high is 86, so a little bit below that at 83 degrees. We did have a high of 84, and the humidity really low right now at 28%. Thanks to that nice, fresh northeast breeze that has been a bit breezy. Some of the wind gusts over 20 miles per hour. Upper 70s, lower 80s throughout the metro and all of Kentuckiana. 76 87 in Paoli, Seymour, and Madison. More upper 70s in Hardinsburg, Hodgenville, and Munfordville. So pretty even mix of those upper 70s and lower 80s out there, and an all clear sky throughout the Ohio Valley. And there goes the humidity well down to the south. And that's where it's going to pretty much stay most of this week. Things are quiet this evening in the 70s, and then after sunset dropping into the 60s to overnight lows in the 50s, maybe even a couple spots touching the upper 40s. And tomorrow afternoon, just some high thin cirrus clouds out there, but plenty of sunshine and more upper 70s and lower 80s. So that low tonight, 58 in the city, some outlying areas cooler than that. 75 at noon tomorrow, so just very nice with a high of 83 again. We're looking at a rain chance. It's going to take a while to get here, but closer to the weekend. We'll time it out coming up in our Weather Impact Team 7-day forecast. Shay.
All right, Ben, thank you. Well, this morning, it didn't matter what type of activity you're into. The mayor's hike, bike, and paddle brought people from all corners of Kentuckiana right down to the waterfront. Jim Stratman was there talking about a day that is all about getting active and outside.
On a morning like this, it really doesn't matter what activity you're into. It's all about getting active and getting outside.
They say, you know, if you do 30 minutes of exercise a day, you'll live a lot longer. So, you know, having people come down here to focus on their fitness and, you know, just cheer on some people that are focusing on their fitness, like, it's been pretty cool.
The mayor's hike, bike, and paddle returned to kick off Labor Day on Monday, drawing in folks from all over Kentuckiana. Per tradition, the morning began with free fitness activities like Zumba, yoga, Tai Chi even, which gave early risers some time to connect.
There's so many run clubs and boat clubs and hiking clubs and paddle clubs in this city that I had really no clue about. And now to learn about them and see how great they are and how big they've gotten, and they do all come together for this one day, that's pretty cool.
Then it's time for the 4-mile walk and 8.5-mile bike to Cherokee Park and back, and of course, the paddling. Ohio Riverway are one of the many paddle clubs out here at the event. They'll take the trek downriver to the McAlpin Locks, then on to Shawnee's boat ramp.
I'm most excited for just being able to see all the boats, see all the people, just all the festivities, to go through the locks. I've never been able to do that before, especially in a big canoe.
For these groups, today is a perfect opportunity to get outside and appreciate the city.
It's incredible to recognize the community that is really here and for the Ohio River. When you have that many people beside you, you realize what a gift the river is to our city.
Organizers I spoke with said that they were very excited to be able to bring this back for the 20th year, and now they're looking forward to the next 20. Reporting in Louisville, Jim Stratman, WHAS11 on your side.
And if you're looking for a way to get outside and enjoy this gorgeous weather, there's still a few more hours of Worldfest. The annual event at the Belvedere typically attracts about 150,000 people. It's a big celebration of the dozens of cultures represented in our city. And if you go, you'll find dancing, music performances, art, and of course, lots of interesting food. First Lady Rachel Greenberg gave us her thoughts on how special Worldfest is to the city.
It's fun to see all the generations of people together, and you're not on your phone. It's just healthy. You're together, you're talking to people, you're meeting people, you're seeing people from different neighborhoods, and just all having fun.
And if you are going to make it to Worldfest tonight, just a heads up, no parking from West Main Street at South 5th and 4th Streets. Worldfest goes until 8 o'clock tonight. Now to the campaign trail, where the Harris campaign is reaching out to union workers on Labor Day in key battleground states. Harris standing alongside union leaders in Detroit today, saying when union wages go up, everybody's wages go up. ABC's Perry Russum has the details.
The Harris campaign on a Labor Day blitz with rallies in Wisconsin and Michigan.
Good afternoon, Detroit!
Vice President Kamala Harris making a push in the battleground states, reaching out to union workers, standing on stage in Detroit with labor leaders.
On Labor Day and every day, we celebrate the dignity of work. The dignity of work. We celebrate unions because unions helped build America, and unions help build America's middle class.
Harris also in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania today, campaigning with President Biden. It's their first official campaign event together since Biden dropped out of the race. After former President Trump's controversial visit to Arlington National Cemetery last week, where he was accused of political activities on cemetery grounds, Harris writing online, "It is not a place for politics."
Vice President Harris, I ask you, why won't you return a call?
Today, Trump posting this campaign video with family members of soldiers killed during the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan.
President Trump has called. President Trump shows up.
It comes as a new ABC News Ipsos poll finds Harris leads Trump 52-46 among likely voters. That is outside the margin of error.
Let's not pay too much attention to the polls. Let's know, like labor always does, we are out here running like we are the underdog in this race because we know what we are fighting for.
No campaign events today for former President Trump. In a statement today for Labor Day, Trump says the U.S. was an economic powerhouse when he was in office and claims Harris and Biden have undone all of that. Perry Russom, ABC News, Washington.
The Shawnee Community Center is going to be closed for at least 2 months starting tomorrow. Officials with Parks and Rec say this is necessary to undergo a full HVAC replacement. The center at 37th Street will be closing tomorrow, and that project will cost more than $490,000. The work should be complete by the end of October.